All right, getting back to National Dog Day, we are celebrating here on GMC by learning the best way to take care of our very best friends.
And ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth live this morning at Canine Cabana in Myrtle Beach. It's not fair. She's out there getting to play with all the puppy dogs.
I know it.
Having a good time. Let's go and check in on her right now.
Anna, this is your big moment.
George.
Oh,
George.
Here, he's got the good stuff. Oh, good.
Watch out.
Ah, look, I don't even know how to train a dog, and this one just sat down. I
See,
think it
you're
was
on
because
it. You're
of
on
you.
it.
Yeah.
You don't need anything. No food, no toys. They're just like automatic.
Success. So talk about some good ways to, work out your dogs.
Yeah, it's really going to depend on the dog. So with these guys, they're Goldens, they're long-haired. They don't have drive for like toys or anything like that. So what I'll do with them to get a lot of exercise indoors is a lot of obedience session. Use the treats, kind of 5 to 10 minutes at a time to kind of get that mental stimulation. But also with these long-haired guys, it doesn't take much to get them kind of worked out indoors.
Thought I had a treat in my hand.
That's what she's going after. Isn't that right? Good girl. Yeah, so really it's whatever your dog has drive for, whether that be if it's tennis balls or a soft plush that you can throw inside, or with our bully breeds that I've noticed a lot of people in the area have is tug toys. So yeah,
right.
Getting them up, getting it rough, it's a workout for us too. So,
sure.
But yeah, that definitely 5 or 10 minutes of good play or 10 to 15 minutes of obedience indoors is typically more than enough to get some exercise in the dog and kind of get their heart rate up and get them working.
Sure. So what are these guys like?
These guys are Goldens, these guys are Labs, so it's all going to be food motivated.
Okay.
One thing I highly recommend is using trainer treats. So these little treats are only a calorie, so they have to do a lot more work to kind of, get that exercise on, and they're not getting like high calorie treats. I'm not going to give them like a big piece of chicken each time for doing something small, so it kind of keeps it low calorie.
So if you held that, would they tug on it, or if you threw a ball, would they go after it?
These guys are a little tougher. Goldens are made to be, we sort of bred them to be the perfect house dog. So they're
you
not
have
super
to run
wild.
with the treats in your pocket.
Yeah, we're actually going to have to get them up and get them moving physically ourselves. So yeah,
I don't have any of the treats. I'm sorry.
Scout. So we're going to have to, with dogs like this, we're going to have to put a little bit more in ourselves to get them motivated.
Okay, and I need to learn some more about these 1-calorie treats. Do they make those for humans too?
Guys? Looks like fun. Any excuse to celebrate our dogs.
Yes, all morning we're going to be asking you to send in your pictures of your furry best friends. You can post those to our Facebook page or please tweet them to us.
And then we're going to feature those pictures of your pups in our next 6 o'clock hour here on GMC. That's when we're going to show our best friends as well.
Yeah, I got to brag about our little kids. It is all about celebrating our best friends on National Dog Day. This time of year, dogs can feel cooped up, that is, with less time outdoors in the heat. But we're learning how to keep them entertained and healthy. We're also talking no fleas, please.
That's right. Flea and tick season not over yet. ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live at Canine Cabana in Myrtle Beach with all the tips from the pros. Good morning. Oh yeah, we're talking dogs, and first I gotta show you this. Come here. Dogs have car beds. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen such a thing? Oh, I love it. I've always wanted a car bed, and here at the Canine Cabana you get a car bed. So we're talking about when dogs first get here, and fleas, because fleas are a big thing for dogs. So really, flea season is coming to an end, but it's really not coming to an end because there's always fleas here in the area, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the South, flea and tick season never ends. So since we don't really get a long freeze or it really ever gets cold here, fleas and ticks can really thrive here in the South, especially in these humid areas, all throughout the year. So it is important, every time we get a new dog in, we'll run a flea and tick cone, and you can do this at home, up, and then we're really just checking to see if we catch anything in the really thick, dense areas of fur. If we do, I would recommend you can use a flea bath at home, or here we keep Capstar, which is a treatment that will immediately get rid of any fleas or ticks. We'll check them from there, and it's usually not a big deal if we stay on top of it.
Okay, so for people at home, like if they see their dog, you know, like scratching or something like that, that's when they might want to grab one of these cones.
Yeah, to ensure that's what it is. And yeah, if you don't see any fleas or ticks, obviously would recommend taking your dog to the vet. There's a wealth of like skin conditions in this humid times that dogs can run into, but yeah, it's important to check for fleas and ticks.
All right, very nice. You got to take care of your dog, especially on dog day, guys.
Some good information there, and so fun to see a doggy.
I know, it's cute. We gotta love our Goldens out there. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, all morning too, we're asking you to send in your pictures of your man's best friend. You can post them to our Facebook page or go ahead and tweet them to us.
We are featuring your pups in our next hour on GMC. If you're just waking up, it is a day near and dear to our hearts. It's National Dog Day, and we are celebrating here on GMC, learning all about how to take care of our best friends.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live at Canine Cabana in Myrtle Beach, having so much fun with all those doggies.
Yeah, we've moved outside now to the outside area because, you know, when you have a dog, you take them outside when you can. But my goodness, it's been so hot lately that I know a lot of people haven't even been able to take their dogs on a walk. Or if you do, it's a really short walk. So what are some things you can do with your dogs to kind of get that exercise out right away?
Absolutely. We're doing it right now. Honestly, getting out at around 6 o'clock, 6:30, waking up a little bit early to get your dog out before it's blistering hot outside.
Right. Well,
and
if you're
get some
watching us
exercise.
now, you're up early anyway,
You're up early enough to do it. So yeah, get your dog out a little bit early. And then if your only option is to get your dog out during the heat, is say you were going to go for that hour walk or that 30-minute walk, just break that up into sections. Go for a 10 or 15-minute walk until the dog can handle that. And then most
They're like,
come on, throw it, man. And then most importantly, always have a water source available. Always have water with you. Is probably key. As long as they have water, they can go for a lot longer. But it's just being mindful to bring that bottle with you.
In the heat, sometimes, you know, people can't go that long. So something like this with the balls and tossing them, that way you don't have to move around so much, but the dogs can get their running in.
Absolutely. Yeah, taking your dog to the park, throwing toys, will really get some exercise in quick. And you brought up a good point. If it's too hot for us outside, it's too hot for them outside. One rule of thumb that I always use is once it starts to get hot throughout the day, if we're going to be on concrete or any hard surface, I'll put the back of my hand on the concrete. If it's too hot to keep my hand there, then it's too hot to get the dogs out.
Sure.
There is that point where it is too hot to bring your dogs outside, no matter how acclimated they are or how much you have had them outside. But yeah, breaking it into segments and then getting good, rough, fun play in 5 or 10 minute sections is really the best.
Right,
the best way to do it during the heat.
And don't worry, if you have to take your morning walk during GMC, you can watch us live on your phone. Just you know, watch where you're going every once in a while, guys.
I like that idea. Thanks
Always
for the
thinking.
plug,
Very
Amanda.
smart.
And I liked that doggy pool in the shape of a bone. That's pretty cool.
Or did you see the dog car beds in our last half hour?
So fancy. Make sure your pups are staying hydrated too, right?
Absolutely,
Make
that
sure to
time of
give them
year.
an extra pat on the head, an extra treat today, because it's National Dog Day. We've been celebrating our four-legged friends all morning. And this time of year, of course, dogs can feel a little cooped up, especially with all the heat. It's not good for them to be out there for too long, but we're learning how to keep them entertained and healthy.
ABC 15's Amanda Kenseth is live at Canine Cabana in Myrtle Beach to explain.
That's right. Happy National Dog Day. All right, you ready? Go get it. Go get it. Who's faster? Oh, they almost look like twins. All right, so we've talked a lot about getting your dogs out, exercising, the importance of that, both indoors and outdoors, and also something that I just think is hysterical because I don't have a dog right now. Doggy daycare.
Absolutely.
Why is doggy daycare important? I mean, they get together and play with their friends.
Doggy daycare is very important. I'd say one of the things that's most important early on in a dog's life and then later on is socialization. As you can see, Molly and Chloe going at it right now. They don't need to necessarily even know each other. It makes life so much easier for them. They get to play with friends. They get to, meet new dogs and get that energy out when you may be at work. So yeah, you can bring them here, and it's a full-service daycare, boarding, and yeah, absolutely, they get to play all day and make new friends. And
I just get such a kick out of that, but it's true. And I mean, for dog people, dogs are your children,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
you take children to places like that too, so they get the social interaction, and so they get a little worn out, so that when they get home, they might want to go to sleep.
Absolutely.
And also, if you're working all day, then what's your dog doing? It might be, you know,
sitting at home, and
sitting at
here
home.
they get to come, they get to make friends, they get to play. And have a good time. And yeah, we aim to treat them just the same way you do at home. They're like our little fur babies too.
I think it's so cute. Now, is there any particular food that you should, you know, feed your dogs in the summer when it's hot outside versus, you know, versus in the cooler months?
Absolutely. I would say one of the most important things with food, period, is after they've been outside in the heat and exerting themselves, is to give them an hour before you feed them. To let their stomach settle and just to sort of make it a little bit easier on their stomach and their digestive system. More than food, that is the most important thing, is to give them an hour to kind of settle down and calm down before you do feed.
How about before you go on a walk? Is it like, you know, people and don't swim, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like the same rule applies with dogs. I would say, yeah, give them at least 45 minutes to an hour before any exercise.
Okay. All right. You ready? Catch. Oh, you're supposed to catch it in the air. That's right. Next time. Next time. Guys.
Like the golden there, he's like, I don't want to play, I just want lovin's this morning.
love.
I know, so sweet. And we've been sharing your dog photos all morning, but we want to introduce you to our doggies this morning, right?
Yes, check out Brandon's buddy Reed. This is just so cute. This is our director's dog. Definitely a sweet little man there. Oh, Crystal.
Ah, that's my princess Button.
Look at her. She's smiling for the camera.
She is posing for the one on the right, and then maybe falling asleep or chewing her bone. I haven't figured out, but
sweet
she's
doggy
almost 12.
dreams. Here's Jeeves, Sir Jeeves. He was so excited when we moved to the beach. This is an action shot. You see him like pouncing around the beach there and chilling out in that beach chair that he found.
Oh, yeah. And then here is my love bug, Ayla. I call her Buggy, but she is just the sweet. Actually, that picture there, she was just watching The Bachelorette with me, just sitting on the couch.
It was a girls' night, huh?
It was a girls' night. She's my best friend, most definitely. So continue to share your photos with us on our Facebook page.